Hello, hi. I hope you're having a good day. My name is Ayen. It's nice to meet you. I'm here with my very first fountain pen video. I'm doing the 8 pen questions tag. It was originally done by Seemownay and LianeLikes. They did a collaboration and they posted 8 questions regarding fountain pens, and I thought it would be a really nice introduction video for this channel. So I have here some the questions written down. I have my notes on the side. I have some ink swatch cards over here just for decoration, and maybe I'll pull them out if the mood arises. But so there's that, and let's get started. So the first question is, when and how did your fountain pen journey begin? My the I got into the hobby around May of 2020. I've always been into writing. I've always been into pens, and during that time I was like watching a lot of journaling videos, and then came upon like pen videos. One in particular, a video by Peter Draws, where he like features some of his top favorite fountain pens, and he featured a Muji aluminum fountain pen, and I thought I'd get one and try it and see how I like it, and I did, and it was a great experience. Although this pen wrote really like broadly, so um, I quickly abandoned the pen because I'm used to like writing with like a 0.38 gel pen. So I wasn't a fan. But then like a few months after that, I got a Pilot Kakuno with a fine nib, and it was a much better experience. This is not the particular pen. I don't think I have that very first Kakuno anymore, but this one just, it wrote so well. And I also got a few inks uh with that um with those orders. So I got to try it. I got to try a more exciting ink, and I just fell in love. And now I almost um, exclusively use fountain pens in everything. So that's how the journey began for me. The next question is, favorite inks in the beginning, and what are your go-to inks now? So the inks that I like really loved in the beginning are these three. I guess these are some of them that I remember always using. I have Diamine Honey Burst from their guitar series, Rohrer and Klingner Outgo Grun, and this is Noodler's Black Swan and Australian Roses. So um, these are the inks that got a lot of use in the beginning of my fountain pen journey. So let me show you some of the swatch cards. I got them ready over here. So this is Diamine Honey Burst. It's really a pretty color. It shades really well. This ink like really got me into the hobby when I first started writing with this ink. I'm like, this is amazing. And then this is Rohrer and Klingner Aqua Grun, really good shade of green. Also a very nice shader. This one is the Noodler's Black Swan and Australian Roses. This shades really well too, and it's a really nice um, burgundy color or magenta. So for in terms of go-to inks, usually rotate through my inks. Um, so there's no specific ink that jumps out to be that I use more often than the others, except for my black inks. Um, I tend to have a pen inked up with either the Atramantis Archive ink or Platinum Carbon Black all the time, like constantly having that ink in the rotation because I do use them at work and they're permanent ink. And also with my 5-year journal, I use um, either of the two. Next question. How have your ink and pen tastes changed over time? So for me, I started out with when I realized that I didn't like how broadly the Muji fountain pen wrote. I, of course, started with finer nibs like fine Kakunos, extra fine Ecos, or Koiko Sports or Lamy Safaris. And then I got more into inks, and so I wanted to see how the colors look on paper more. So I started using stub nibs, but at the moment, my range is like from fine to medium, like a Western or maybe a Japanese fine to a Western medium. That's the range. I occasionally use stub nibs and broad nibs for shimmer inks and lighter colored inks. For inks, I am still into shading inks, not much into sheen. I I started out like I bought one of these because I was also like always watching Goulet pen videos, and they always feature like sheening inks, the best shading inks, things like that. And if you've tried this ink, you know what I mean. And this is the reason why I don't like heavy shinners anymore. It just they it's impossible to they don't dry. It's just, it's too hard. And then um I'm not much into shimmers either. I just, I had a phase where I really wanted to try them, and I bought a few bottles, a few samples, but at the moment I don't even have one pen inked with a shimmer ink. And in terms of favorite, this is my current favorite ink. So it's still a good shader, still a bright light color. This is Penonia Wasp. This is a wonderful yellow orange ink. So there's that. Next up, if there, I guess that's, are there inks and pens that you have yet to try but would like to? Thinking about it, I would love to try Namiki Emperor, like any Namiki Emperor, just to see how it feels like to write with a pen of like an expensive pen like that. But in terms of inks, I just like want to try them all. um, you know, because there's so much inks around, like there's so much inks. I would really love to try them all. But Here in the Bay Area, we do have the San Francisco Pen Posse. So, um, if you like, it's a pen meetup. Basically, it's a group of fountain pen enthusiasts from uh, San Francisco Bay Area, and the members are very generous with their knowledge and with their fountain pens. Um, and I've only attended a few meetups, but it's always been an enjoyable experience. You get to try a lot of pens, a lot of different nib grinds, and you get to meet people, and they teach you a lot of information about fountain pens. So this is just like some of the like scribbles that I did in the last pen meetup that I attended. So yeah. Next up, number 5. Question number 5. What is your holy grail pen? So my grail pen, when I was starting, I didn't really have a lot of knowledge of what's out there, but I really liked the Pilot Custom 845. It's really like, specifically the vermilion. It just looked so pretty to me, so I I got one. But I got it like late 2022, late last year. I got it from Amazon Japan for a pretty reasonable price, because almost half of the retail price if you buy it here in the US. And it arrived quickly and safely. I got it in a medium nib, and it's it's perfect for my hand. Um, it's wonderful. I don't have words, but yeah, this is the Grail pen. So yeah, right now I don't really have another one that I like. I have a wish list, but it's not like, I'm not in a rush to get those. Uh, would love to own a Pelican M600, maybe a Leonardo, like the pretty one, any pretty Leonardo. Also a Scribo feel, I guess. I think. There's a lot more on the list, but ever since getting this pen, I I just don't feel like I need to get another pen at this time, because this just feels like um like the only pen that I will ever need. Of course, that's not true. Not 100% true. But ever since I got this pen, I've only bought like one or two pens since. So that's the power of this girl. Next up, question number 6. How many pens do you currently own? Right now, I have 63 fountain pens. Number 7. Do you have a limit on pens or inks in your collection? Is it a number? Is it a feeling? When do you know that you have reached your maximum? For me, I think at this moment, I'm at maximum capacity in terms of storage and in terms of how I feel about my collection. I have over 100 bottles of ink, although most of them are like 30 ml diamine bottles, but still, it's a lot of ink. So I think in terms of ink, I'm at maximum. I also have a lot of samples. I have samples that I haven't even put in a pen yet. But I do that with 30 inks, 30 days anyways. So I just, if I try it once in a pen, and if I don't love it, then it gets forgotten. Sometimes it gets thrown away. But yeah, there. And also, like, most of my inks, I can't really rotate through them anymore, so I feel like I should really like focus on what I already have and use them up. Consequently, what would you do if another pen or ink came along? Um, if it's something that resonates with me, like the theme, or if it's a color that is, I, if it's a color that I really love, like this one, like this year I promised that I'm not gonna buy a bunch of pens anymore, but this color came out. This is the Twisby Eco Tea in saffron, and I mean, this is my favorite ink at the moment. This pen came out. I could not resist, so I got the pen. Um, if it's something like this, like it's like a color or a theme that I know that I would love, then I would get it. But if it's like just because it's limited or, at the moment, as I said, not in a rush to buy anything anymore. Uh, I'm at maximum capacity. So there you go. Um, so I guess that's it for these 8 pen questions. If you have anything you'd like to know, you have any questions about anything that I've mentioned, leave a comment below. And if you like this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. And I will leave some links below. I'll try to, especially the original 8 pen questions video from Seemownay and LianeLikes. And if you want anything specific, just let me know in the comment and I'll try to answer it for you. So that's it for me from for now. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.